Caleb Plant versus Edgar Berlanga needs to be next, since both have been going back and forth on next, and both have talked about fighting each other in the past. But who to win this fight? Well, before we talk about who to win this fight, let's take a look at their latest performances, in which Caleb Plant fought Anthony Durrell, in which Caleb Plant landed some great jabs, took control of the whole entire fight, and knocked out Anthony Durrell in round 9.
There's another body shot now, huge left, puts Durrell down!
After this, Caleb Plant went on to fight Dave Benavidez, in which Caleb Plant did great in the early rounds until Dave Benavidez started letting his hands go, completely outlanded Caleb Plant, and ended up taking it by decision.
All three in favor of the winner, and still the undefeated interim.
Now let's take a look at Edgar Berlanga's latest performances, in which he fought Jason Quigley, in which Edgar Berlanga dropped him in round 3.
Look at that foot feint right there.
Then dropped him again in round 5.
Oh!
And then dropped him twice in round 12.
Just flipping that jab out there isn't going to get it done. Good.
And obviously Edgar Berlanga ended up taking it by decision.
He's still undefeated and still the WBO.
After this, Edgar Berlanga went on to fight Pettigrew McCrory, in which it was a very boring fight until Edgar Berlanga picked it up and dropped Pettigrew, in which Pettigrew's team seen enough and stopped the fight in round 6.
What a chin for McCrory. The towel has come in.
Now, these two have been going back and forth for some time, because when Caleb Plant and Edgar Berlanga came face to face during Canelo's weigh-in for Jaime Munguia, Edgar Berlanga was telling Caleb Plant that he's not going to fight him next. First, he's going to fight Canelo, since he's mandatory to fight Canelo, and then he's going to knock out Caleb Plant. Now, what's interesting is that as confident as Edgar Berlanga seems that he's going to fight and beat Canelo and then knock out Caleb Plant, he is very far from making any of that happen. Don't get me wrong, Edgar Berlanga has the power and knows how to put pressure on his opponents and finish his opponents, but the real question is, who are those opponents, and are they on the same level as Caleb Plant? Well, once you try to figure that out, you'll realize that Caleb Plant will be Edgar Berlanga's biggest and hardest test, which is why I feel like Edgar Berlanga sounds and looks like a clown when he says he's going to knock out Caleb Plant, as if it's that easy. So in the end, I believe that if Caleb Plant trains the way he is supposed to train, and if he tries his best and doesn't let Edgar Berlanga bully him with his power, I do believe that Caleb Plant will be able to outperform Edgar Berlanga with the speed, agility, and boxing IQ, since he's been in there with the best.